Previously, I removed a double door on this wall and replaced it with a new modern door. Now I'm going to install a doggy door so the dogs can come into a nice, cool room whenever they please. I buttoned up the outside, but the inside is still exposed, which will make installing this doggy door much easier. Looking at it from the inside, the doggy door will go on the left, since cabinets will be on the right. I started by removing the door shims with a multi-tool. The far corner didn't get completely cleaned up during demo, but since I will have to add drywall, I poked and prodded and cleared it all out. There is some interesting framing here with no clear explanation why it is the way it is. It's not supporting anything, so I just cut it out. The doggy door that I purchased came with a cutout template. I have to make a decision now of how high to put this off the ground. It's a challenge because it needs to be low enough so Stumpy can pass through it, and high enough so bigger dogs that visit don't clip their shoulders. Doofy has proven that he can jump, but if it's too high, he will never learn to use it. My final decision was for it to be 7 inches off the ground, though it'll probably be closer to 6 when the floor is installed. I built in a new base to support the bottom of the pass-through. I traced the opening with the template and cut it out by drilling in the corners and using a jigsaw. With the outer hole punched out, I test fit the outer portion of the door. I was mostly concerned that it would overlap the door trim, but we are looking good so far. I added more framing for the top and the other side of the opening. This will help secure the door and hold it in place really well. Some of the new gaps I created are too small for insulation, so I used a bottle of spray foam insulation to fill those spaces, as well as the gap in the door frame. I need to put drywall on in order to get the doggy door fully installed, so that requires putting on the insulation. Eventually, the entire wall will be insulated, but for now, I just put enough needed to move on. The drywall runs horizontal and is raised off the ground enough to not be in the way of the future tile installation. It tucks into that inside corner I cleared out earlier. Since the entire opening is framed out, it was so easy to plunge cut my jigsaw into the opening and clear out the drywall for the doggy door. If it wasn't clear already, this door is split into 2 parts that overlap inside the wall. Each side has a flap that magnetically snaps to the bottom to keep it shut from the elements. Dogs can push to detach the magnets and pass through. And there is also a slide-on locking door. The inside portion attaches first with a few screws into the frame. The outside door attaches next, after adding caulking to seal the opening. After cleaning the area, making sure there aren't any splinters, it was time to test it with some wild animals.
She's just pulling it. They're so excited.
Come on!
Alright, who's this?
See, now. Koji, come on! Koji, use the door! Koji, door, use the door, come on! Good boy!
Come here.
Come on! Good boy! Good boy!
Oh!
Stop it.
No.
Come on. Come on, Hasu. Come here. Hasu. Come on. Oh, he's peeking, Bree. He's doing it. Yeah, buddy, go get it. Yeah!
The first go was a little rough, but I'm happy to announce that after some practice, they are now able to use it without any forced encouragement. Okay, that's it for now. See ya.
Go inside. Good boy. Good job. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Go inside. Go. Go inside. Go inside. Good boy. Yeah. Come on. Throw it. You want it? Come on.